With all the pushback that Uber is getting, you would think the company would start throwing the driver a bone, right? I mean, they're paying crumbs, we know that. But to up the instant cash out to $1.25 is like another slap in the face for the drivers, as if, you know, they're not stealing enough. They steal here, they steal there, they gouge us on insurance, they're paying us 17% less, and then they roll out this June feature that says, oh, you can sign up for the debit card, right? They want you to take that debit card because obviously they're earning on that, right? Be paying interest. And then they say if you take the debit card, you'll get the cash out for free. And oh, by the way, you can do it 6 times a day. 6 times a day. Can you imagine doing that 6 times a day? That's $7.50 that you incur just for chargeback fees, right? And drivers like to play it safe. They want their money, because here's the sad thing, and this is reality. If you face a wrongful deactivation, and let's say you have $1,200-1,400 in the account, Uber and Lyft hold on to those monies, right? They hold on to those monies. You don't get those on Monday. Oh, you were wrongfully deactivated, we're holding on to your funds. So to play it safe, we're cashing out multiple times a day. But can you imagine if you're a driver and you're cashing out 6 times a day, $7.50, right? And you don't even think about it. You automatically do it because you want that money. You want to, it's like a safety thing, right? I need my cash. I don't want that to be in the bank. I don't want to wait till Monday. I want my money now. And there are guaranteed people that cash out 6 times a day. You know, once upon a time, 6 times a day, that's $3. If you were doing that 30 days in a row, if you're a full-time driver Monday to Sunday, you know, you're incurring $90 just in these cash out fees. Now, you will see that some drivers cashing out 6 times a day, $7.50 times 30 days, you know, that's like robbery. It's like over $220 a month just on chargeback fees if you were to cash out 7 times a day, if you were a full-time driver Monday to Sunday. I mean, it's daylight robbery. And you know, Dara Koshashawi, I drove up to the Uber headquarters from LA with my crutches. I was there at the protest, calling them out, right? It was quite an amazing feeling to actually stand there at the Uber HQ and calling out these fools like Tony West and Dara Koshashawi. And you have all these angry, upset people on the street that are like, a lot of people are living in cars, are getting squeezed to the max, and, you know, may lose their cars or have to move on. A lot of the drivers are moving on. And then the very next thing they do is they say, oh, by the way, in June, we're upping it to $1.25 per cash out. So how many times a day do you cash out? Is it once a day maybe? Or do you wait Monday and you don't have any cash out fees at all? But like, do a quick calculation for yourself, right? Just be honest here. Monday, you know, Monday to Monday, in 1 week, how many times do you cash out? And now multiply that by $1.25 and then, you know, work it out. What is it costing you monthly? This is what they are taking from us. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. You know, it didn't surprise me yesterday that Dara Koshashawi or any of the executives wanted to come out onto Market Street and talk to the drivers, you know, have a conversation. No, they were all afraid. I saw them up there in the buildings on the windows. They were so afraid. When we went over to the Lyft headquarters, we were protesting for the first time at the Lyft headquarters. I was calling the people outside. They were all behind the doors, right? They were too afraid to come out. David Risher wouldn't come out. Kirsten Zverchek wouldn't come out. Lindsay Llewellyn wouldn't come out because they're cowards. They're cowards. And in their safe space behind those big glass walls, those buildings, they then, oh, we're going to charge you this. We'll make more money here. We'll make more money there. They make an insane amount on these cash outs. And now it's just robbery. all the way to the bank. I mean, they're just robbing the bank. You know, and then get ready for the next protest. David Risher and Dara Khosrowshahi, May the 1st. It's going to be a big one. Funny little story from yesterday. There was one manager of Lyft that came outside and said, hey, can you guys be silent? Because we have our meditation hour. And I'm like, no, fuck you. We have our protest hour. This is our time, right? The police are here with us. This is we're not going to stop because you're having your meditation hour. Can you believe that? The guy had the audacity to ask me to get off the bullhorn, you know, while the other guy was talking. He said, hey, guys, can you quiet down? We actually have our meditation hour, right? So meditate over this one, David Risher. Meditate over this one, Dara Khosrowshahi. How much money do you still intend to steal from drivers, right? How much further are you willing to go to you know, make the kettle boil over? It's a pressure cooker, and adding these little stupid ideas like $1.25 now is just going to drive drivers insane. How much further do you want to push these people? How much further do you want to go in extracting little dollars here, quarters here, 10 cents here, nickels there from the drivers? Carry on, Dara Khosrowshahi, and see where this gets you, right? The protests, the movements are growing. We're going to pressure them city by city. They're obviously not happy what's happening in Minneapolis, but, you know, shame on them for bringing this $1.25 cash out. Oh, by the way, go ahead, cash out 6 times a day, or get our debit card and it's a free cash out, you know, because obviously on those debit cards, they're making a lot of money. They have all these alliances going with other companies. They are making bank by pushing those debit cards on you. So down here in Malibu, just did 2 trips back to back, made myself a sweet $350 in less than 2 hours. That's proper pay. And they pay me directly. I don't have to pay any cash out fees. So I highly suggest and encourage every driver to become a private driver. Check out the course below, and you know, leave a message in the comment box. How many times, honestly, do you cash out a day? And now that it's going up to $1.25, how many times do you intend to cash out? Maybe once, maybe twice a day? Well, do the math, right? And put it below what your monthly fees would be. So give us like an accurate calculation what your monthly instant you know, cash out fees would be, and then let's get an average over a couple of hundred drivers, and so we can do a follow-up video. And I'm definitely making a poster on May the 1st. I want to address this bullshit cash out, right? And tell the media how they squeeze us. And again, thanks to the media, yesterday we actually had 2 helicopters in the sky filming the convoy, the caravan. Appreciate Telemundo, appreciate ABC, a couple of TV stations that interviewed me. We're going to keep the pressure on. We're going to keep on exposing them. We're going to keep on educating the public what these companies are doing. And if you haven't seen my live feed, I was calling out residences there. I mean, people in San Francisco, asking them whether they were taking Ubers or Lyft. And I said to them, hey, ask your driver afterwards how much he received. I was actually on live stream. I was interacting with, you know, regular San Fran citizens, telling them, hey, by the way, after your next trip, make sure you check in with your driver and see how much he or she receives. So I'm looking forward to your comments. I'll definitely make a follow-up video. What do you think about this bullshit, this $1.25? Just another way, another creative way to rob the drivers. God bless you all. Be safe out there. And thank you for yesterday. Thank you. It was amazing. Well, we got 16,000 views in less than 24 hours. Amazing. Have a good one.